Hi, Gemini. This will be your second half of July reading, and we will get right to it. We're going to look at love and career also in separate readings. So first up will be love for the sign of Gemini for the second half of this month, July. All right. Going into August. Oh, Geminis, please, in love. Ooh. Geminis. Love. Geminis. Gemini's watching this video, please. Highest information for Gemini's watching this video. Clearest information, please, regarding love. Okay, one shuffle and we're good. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, what do we got? Okay. All right. Maybe a little, some things going on here. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest down. I usually do this part first and then look at who's coming towards you, but let me just see right quick who is. Seven of Cups, interesting. All right. Yeah, I do feel some indecisiveness a little bit about something going on, but maybe not quite yet. Like, you might not be in that energy yet. I feel this is coming towards like the last week or so of July, but let's see who's coming towards you in love, please. Where are they at, please? Where are they at? Yeah, hang on. Sorry. That was good. I didn't draw that. I just, something told me don't, no, that wasn't it. And then all the cards just went everywhere. So hang on. Gotta listen. Gotta love the tarot, I swear. All right. Okay. So who's coming towards Gemini, please, in this love situation? Where are they at? Highest and clearest information, please, towards Gemini. Okay. All right. Scorpio just popped in my head for some reason, too. I'm not sure why. Okay. All right. So we do have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So this could be like a Leo, possibly, that you're dealing with. And yeah, then I have the Four of Swords and then the Sun card, which is also kind of a Leo card. So that could be too. Soulmate situation here, that's for sure. But let's see what's going on, because there's something a little interesting here. Let's see. Because you Gemini, and how perfect for for you guys. You have your card, all right. This is the Lover's card, all right, which is for Gemini. But it's like the most two opposing energies, like, you know, which I love Geminis for that reason, because you guys are so dynamic, you know, and I mean, you guys have, you know, like, signs have stigmas or whatever for a reason, and, you know, one of Gemini's is the split personality, you know, and this couldn't be a better example. This is the Hermit, who is single, alone, deep in his thoughts, you know, that sort of thing, you know, she, whatever, you know, he, she. And then we have the Lover's card, which is like connection and passion, and, you know, and so they're completely opposites. So let's see what your obstacles are. Okay, something isn't moving fast enough for you. That's what I see. I think it's gonna be, you're gonna get a little frustrated, or this is probably a couples reading. I'll try and do a singles reading too right after this. I think you're gonna get a little frustrated with somebody because something isn't moving fast enough. It's like they're not taking action, and I feel like it's like you're the wise person in this situation, and you know what needs to be done for you two. Okay, for the betterment of you, both of you. And you know this, and it's probably frustrating to you because the other person just isn't getting on board quick enough, or I don't want to say they're not listening to you. I don't see that. And it could be that the other person is just, they are acting so quickly that they're not using their wisdom. Let me see what their obstacles are. Yeah, that's possible. But no, I think it's more you just kind of like, hey, we need to do this, or, and they're not taking action, and you're just getting a little annoyed at them is what I see. On their side, let's see. They have a lot of stress going on, and they just kind of don't know what to do. There's some sort of offer or something like that in front of them, and could be a job offer, it could be, I don't think it's another person or anything like that. So no worries there. I don't see that being the issue. But something is, some sort of decision is causing them a lot of stress, okay? Like a ton. Like they're not sleeping well, all of that thing. Their obstacles are the Hangman in reverse and the Ten of Swords. So their obstacle is about realizing that something is kind of done, and they're not able to come out of it, okay? Because, the Hangman is typically about just sort of not taking any action, not doing anything, that sort of thing. But this is coming out in reverse, which means they should be, by now, taking action, doing something, But, this is in their obstacle section, so that tells me they're probably not. With the Ten of Swords, this is telling me something is done, or something needs to be done. That could be actually quite what this is about. Something needs to be done. You realize that because you have the Hermit here, and you are looking out for the both of you, okay? But, again, you're getting a little aggravated because, you know what needs to be done, and no action is being taken here, okay? And this person just doesn't realize that what's done is done, and it's time to move on or to take action about this situation. However, good news, they end up with the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is about taking action. It's about a bright new idea. It's about just something kind of, hits them, and it's like they're passionate about it, and this is what I want to do. Maybe it's you they're passionate about. Maybe this whole thing is about, this could be kind of a singles-ish reading too, I guess, in a sense, because it's like maybe, that this thing, this relationship is great. This could be one angle we could go with. This relationship's great. You want to get on board, but it's like, they're just not really noticing, your offer of love, and they're just stressed out, and not really acting on anything. However, and this is very likely, this could be the case for a lot of you. So if that is the case with the Ace of Wands, I think all of a sudden something's going to perk up with this Ace of Wands, which is extremely phallic. But I think you get my gist, you know what I'm saying? So I think there's going to be like some, passion and things like that towards the end of the month. If you are waiting on somebody, let me put it this way. If you are waiting on somebody to come around and like, you want to hit them over the head and say, oh my God, I'm here, I'm great, I'm awesome, let's hook up. I think that they're a little like stressed out, oh, I don't know, and all that kind of stuff, but they're going to come around and like that have like, mega passion for you. So that's good. If this is a couples reading and this is just like, some sort of situation or something like that you guys are dealing with, you're getting a little frustrated because your partner's not acting on it the way they should. They either need to realize that something is done and gone and they need to, kind of pick themselves up again, or they need to take that action to put whatever this is to an end and stop ignoring like the offers of things in front of them, okay? In which case, like I said, good news, I think they will, with this Ace of Wands. So all in all, it's not a super eventful reading. I don't see anything like super major happening in this time. Again, like I said, I think you'll be a little bit frustrated, maybe a little annoyed, things like that. It's temporary energy though. I'm sure it will pass. It's not a big deal. So I think you guys are, once this hits your partner, you'll know. And I think that's going to, be a relief for you also. So, okay. All right. I will leave that there. I'll throw down 3 cards for singles, but honestly, I kind of think that was a mixed reading. I think it was a singles and couples reading. But I will throw down 3 cards just in case for singles, and then we'll go into career. I guess the overall underlying whatever message about that whole situation is that it will, you know, it seems like if you're worried about something about your partner, like not really being on the scene, you know, they're going to, you know, suit up and show up and all that. So, okay. Single Geminis. 3 cards, please, for single Geminis. Single Geminis. 3 cards. Okay, one more. Okay, for single Geminis. Okay, so you have the Empress card, all right, so that's a good place to be. That's, oh, wow, my screen just got really dark all of a sudden. That's weird. Sorry about the lighting. It doesn't look that bright in here. Okay, so for singles, we have the Empress card, so that's good. So, you know, many of you are feeling confident, feeling attractive, feeling, you know, kind of just on top of stuff, you know, like owning your own power, that sort of deal. For the men out there that might be watching this, there may be, you know, like a very attractive woman that, you know, you're pursuing. She could be all that, you know, possibly the sign of Cancer, that could be. In your obstacles, you have the 3 of Cups. So that tells me, I think that's why this reading might tie in to that reading I just did. Because the 3 of Cups is upside down, in reverse, all those good things. 3 of Cups is about dating, having fun, being out there, socializing, stuff like that. So I have a feeling it's like you are in this, like, you know, you're in your prime, like right now, like you're feeling it, you know, and you feel sexy, you feel like all these things. And it's like you just want to, like, you know, connect with this person or with a person, you know, whatever, you know, meet that one, you know. But right now, just, you know, social calendar, and, you know, it's just not that good. You know, things aren't working out as planned. You know, there's no third party situation in this card because we're talking about singles here. So, you know, I just look at it as you're not able to get out there and do the things that you wanted to do, or maybe something that you were really looking forward to got canceled or something like that, you know. However, your outcome, Page of Cups, okay? So there will be, you know, some sort of, and I did hear Scorpio at the beginning of this. So, you know, and Cups, you know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have the sign of Cancer here also with the Empress card, possibly Taurus. But, you know, with these cups showing up here, we've got these cups too. I really kind of feel this might be a water sign coming into your life. Either way, this will be fun, playful, light, good energy, you know, flirtatious. So it just might be exactly what you need. But, you know, there might be a little bit of disappointment, like maybe a plan falls through. Maybe you maybe have a date with somebody and it's falling through or something like that. But no worries, the offer is there, and you guys, you know, well, it's up to you if you connect from there, but there is an offer, okay? So good news for you guys. Let's see. You do have underneath the deck, you have Justice upside down. So, you know, things might just be imbalanced for a while. Possible you're dealing with a Libra too, but, you know, it just might be unbalanced for a while. But next is the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So that's a really good sign that things are flourishing. This has the potential, you know, this Page of Cups has the potential to possibly flourish into something grounded and long-term, okay? All right, so let's look at career. Career for Gemini. What's going on? Career sector for Gemini, please. Work, finances, clearest information, please, for the sign of Gemini. Career. Clear, insightful information for Geminis regarding their workplace or career, finances. Okay, awesome. All right, so we do have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so that's really cool. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles and another king in this reading. So those of you looking for work, this looks really good. To me, this looks like somebody who is moving away from like troubled waters, you know, with the six of swords, you know, possibly actually literally moving towards somewhere else to take another job, because this looks like you have an offer, you know, at this point. Not right now while you're, you know, again, this is from now till the end of August. I feel this is coming in though, and you know, you'll know it. It's going to be a good solid offer. So it may, you know, possibly require you having moved, or, you know, going, this isn't really about commuting, so I don't think it's like just a commuting type situation. Could just be you moving to take this job, or it's just a metaphoric, and it's just, you know, moving away from like, you know, rough seas, basically, you know, just crap, and moving into something much better, much more stable, by the way. The King of Wands is in your middle sector, so this could be a boss, this could be somebody who, you know, is asking you to, you know, has offered you this job. This could be somebody giving you advice. I mean, kings are tough because, you know, it could be people, or it could stand for the actual energy that it is. I just want to look at the, yeah, okay, awesome. Okay, wow. All right. You guys are, wow. You guys are moving towards, and I'll get back to the King of Wands, but I don't know. We'll see. Your outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. I just want to go through this because of all the stuff at the bottom of the deck before I shuffle again. The Knight of Pentacles is an offer, okay? So it's some sort of something that will turn, you know, has the potential to turn into something fantastic, very slowly, you know, perhaps, but like you'll know, like this is a really smart opportunity. This is something that can like grow into something really big, you know, for you. And it, you know, with the King of Pentacles down there, you're turning from a knight into a king, you know, so that's awesome. Again, it's not like overnight, you know, but it's really, really good and grounded. It's very secure work, okay? Underneath that, you also have the Ten of Coin. Again, okay, this is a different deck, and you still have the Ten of Coin. You had that in the singles love reading also. Ten of Coin is about having the whole picture, the home, the family, you know, you're providing, you got like, you know, you're flush, okay? So it's a really good coin, a really good card, okay? Now, again, this isn't like you're having this now, like in July. This is, you know, building towards this, okay? You have the Hierophant, which, you know, this may be the kind of like money that you need to like, you know, that you can now like propose, get married, start a family, or, you know, this just could be, it's a high commitment. You know, this could be a high commitment with a larger organization. That could be it too. Or maybe some of you out there are just getting married. That could be it too, and that's going to increase, you know, your finances. That could be, maybe you're marrying the King of Wands, you know, a fire sign, who knows. But for others of you, this is committed, you know, strong, solid, you know, very good. And, you know, sometimes too, like a blessing, you know, he's like a religious figure who holds up his hand in blessing also. Then we have the Nine of Coin. Again, flush, you know, you have the Ten of Coin, now you have the Nine of Coin, you know, you're surrounded, you know, by luxuries, by, you know, financial things. You have the Ace of Swords, which is a personal victory. So it's a crowning victory. You know, again, it's a victorious card. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which, you know, she's awesome, and she's like super grounded. She's got plenty around. Again, I just see plentiful, plentiful, plentiful. The next card, bam, Gemini. So, you know, this is really awesome. It's really, really good. And it keeps going, you know, wish cards down here too. You have like really great cards for this coming in. So I have a feeling this is the setup time, and this is coming in for you, and you're going to start seeing, you know, where this is going more in August, because, you know, again, this is, it's an offer being made. So that means, you know, I don't see this all transpiring in this time period, in other words, you know, but the offer is there, and this is the potential that it has, okay? I'll look at the King of Wands real quick. Let's see. My guess on the King of Wands, you know, like I said, it could be numerous people, you know, yeah, court cards are a little difficult in general readings because, you know, who knows? They could be to you watching, it could be like your uncle, you know, and to this other person watching, it could be their husband, and, or, you know, to you, it could be your boss, you know, so it's very difficult. But the King of Wands does stand for someone who has put in the work, someone who has leadership abilities, someone who is active yet passive. So they've been active for a long time. They've worked for what they want, and they still are active, but in a very passive way because they're a king. They delegate, okay? So it could be you moving into a leadership position, or it could just be you personally, taking control of, your actions and overseeing everything and saying, maybe I need to leave, this area and go and get this job. That could be too. King of Wands. This could be advice from someone, oh wow, I cut the deck again, right at that same spot where the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Coin and all that were, and now we still have good cards, still, we've got, working, we've got moving again. This could be possible travel. This could be even overseas kind of stuff, but, that's a little vague, or a little general for a general, but, it could involve moving of some sort. But this King of Wands could just be somebody wise that that gives you advice, or that's just somebody that's going to kind of offer you something, and it's very fair, very balanced, okay? So I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. It looks very good, very nice reading, and sounds like you guys are on to something interesting by the time August rolls around. I think, with these love things coming out and stuff like that, and the career things, you could have some really good readings coming up here in August, so. All right, thanks, guys. If you like this, and all those good things, all my information is at the bottom of the box. And I will see you next month for your readings. And thanks. All right, bye.